everyone. Welcome to Denver, Colorado. We're coming to you live at the Daniel L. Ritchie Center, home of the University of Denver Pioneers. ESPN is proud to bring you NCAA basketball. Mike Patrick along with Jay Billis. Without hesitation, let's go straight to the PA announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. First, for the Oregon Ducks, at guard, 5 feet 10 inches, David Ray. Also at guard, 6'3", Noel Bucks. At forward, at 6'7", Austin Rubin. Also at forward, at 6'11", Marcus.
The Pioneers start with the ball, Jay, and these guys can rebound with the best of them.
Mike, this game is all about boxing out. If you don't keep this team off the boards, they are going to get second and third chance opportunities, and they're going to limit you to one shot. You've really got to relentlessly pursue the basketball off the glass.
Rebounding, probably the biggest part of their game. The Ducks have possession now, and Jay, these guys can really jack it up from outside.
Big-time three-point shooters, Mike. You've really got to press up on them and make them put the ball on the floor, and you have to be cognizant of finding them in transition.
And if you love to watch three-point shooters, this is the team to watch. The Ducks take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Inside shot, Irvin. From 7 feet, and it's good.
That was an ill-advised play right there. A miracle that that shot went down. They'll take the points with a smile on their face, but you got to be smarter than that.
Stay in, double down.
With the jumper. What a pretty assist that was.
And he's really racking up those assists right now. He's got a great awareness of where his teammates are on the floor. He's got eyes in the back of his head.
Ray decides to back it out. Alexander down low getting his position.
That's really good awareness there on the wing. He's squared up.
I got him.
The Pioneers have the ball. They're up by 1. From deep. Hayes. Left alone, he makes them pay.
The crowd loves it. That's somebody you cannot leave open out behind the arc. You've got to get a hand up, make him put the ball on the floor. He's just too good of a shooter.
And, Jay, you can expect him to make almost all of them unless they start covering.
And you have to find him in transition, Mike. It starts there. You can't wait until later to go out and get him. Big defensive rebound. That's the way to go after it with both hands, and that's how you send the message. You're going after every loose ball.
Busher is close to getting the three-point play. Instead, will go to the line to shoot 2. He makes his first shot at the line. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 6-point ball game. Harris gets position down low. From beyond the arc, Ray, perfect from the arc. That's 2 from downtown tonight. Busher will be looking for his 5th assist of the ballgame on this trip. He goes up. Draper gets the bucket and the foul. What a great shot, and he has a chance for another one from the line. Alexander will come out of the game because of foul trouble. Look at the big... Ray has an opportunity to get his 3rd three-pointer this trip.
We got it.
Shoots. Bugs got the soft rim on the shot that was a little long.
This guy has got a great crossover move. Here he really put it to use and just abused the defense with it and gets the score. That ball handling and footwork combo from this kid is just outstanding.
Busher misses the very long shot.
No luck there. You're never going to get that wide open again.
Hawkins reels in the offensive board.
Too much contact on the swipe, and the ref blows the whistle.
Come on, ref. Come on. Let's get that screen. Look a little illegal. Come on. Here's the both ways.
Irvin couldn't get it to go after the hat, but draws the foul. He'll get a chance for a deuce at the line. He can't get the first. Draper comes off the floor for now. He blows both shots at the line. The Pioneers with the ball. The lead is 4.
Switch up now, switch up.
Busher gets the layup and banks it off the glass. He shoots the fadeaway. Busher scores on the high post shot. What an effort. The Ducks would like to score here and cut down that deficit. Let's see what they can do. Hawkins owns the offensive glass. It's a 6-point ball game. Throws it up. Another basket, and they've really gotten off to a great start.
This is exactly what they wanted coming out in this ball game, Mike. Now they've got the other team trying to play catch-up. That's exactly where they wanted to be. Excellent offensive awareness there as he makes the assist. He saw the man outside, was able to kick it out to him, and as a result, he gets the score. That's excellent basketball.
Switch him up.
Busher now has 10 points in the game. The Oregon Ducks are down by 8 with the ball.
I got him.
Hawkins is asking for it in the post. Bugs off on a triple.
Boy, this is a tough assignment because this kid can really shoot it, and he's very good at getting open. But the defender stayed tight and prevented that three from getting up openly.
Fires. Hawkins gets the swish.
Mike, you can't really blame the kid in this situation, giving up so much height, but he's doing all he can to stop him. Right now, the coach has to switch up the strategy and try to slow this guy down.
Ray has 2 3-pointers, could get a third on this trip. From behind the arc, Irvin snags the offensive board.
Austin.
Busher will be looking for another assist this trip down the floor. It would be the 5th. The fadeaway shot.
Oh, that's cute.
The Oregon Ducks have an opportunity to chip away at the lead with a score. Hawkins hammered that one down.
Well, get used to seeing that dunk right there because you're going to see it a lot of replays on SportsCenter.
The University of Denver Pioneers have got a nice lead so far tonight in the first half, Jay. How have they been doing in your mind? Can you give us an analysis?
Well, they've been patient offensively, and that's staked them out to this lead. They've also done a very nice job defensively of forcing turnovers. If they keep that pressure on, they can extend this lead early on in the first half. Timing, speed, finesse, this kid has it all. And what I like is he has the understanding of the game in order to use those attributes. I really like how this kid plays, Mike. That's the way to finish a defensive possession with a strong defensive board.
Ray already has 3 3-pointers. Could get a 4th on this trip. Irvin had the look on the 3 but missed. The coach will let him shoot from there anytime. Puts up the shot. This is a big-time front line. Jay, they have a lot of talent up there.
Mike, really solid work in the paint. They're getting the ball inside. The big guys are getting angles. And give credit to the guards for getting the ball in there. When they get double-teamed, you can always kick it back out for an open jump shot.
And look at the numbers in the paint. It's a 5-point game. Puts up the tray. Ray drains the 3. That's his 4th from beyond the arc tonight. Takes the shot. The Pioneers can't sink it after a great inbounds pass. Irvin buries it and ties it up. You know, Jay, this is a kid that has really impressed us not only with his talent and skills, but with his effort.
No question, Mike. He's a raw talent inside, but then he's also got the finesse to be able to hit from the outside, and that's a great combination. Tough to guard.
The Oregon Ducks, with a three-pointer here, could take a one-point lead. They've got a great opportunity. Let's see if they convert.
Boy, some great team chemistry going on right now on that play, Mike.
And, Jay, if a play like that doesn't get you fired up, nothing will.
And to come back, they're going to need to play some solid D. They need that enthusiasm.
Busher gets it to go and puts them ahead.
He is really playing tough, and he's the reason they're right there in this game. This kid is a leader on the floor, someone who can inspire his teammates and make them better and pull everyone together. An outstanding defensive rebound. That's the way you go after it with both hands and really box out in a tight game early.
The junior misses the wide-open shot. Here's the break. Jay, he's just been an animal out there tonight.
It's really amazing the way he's dominated this game, and he's really looking for his shot, Mike, and that's why you want to get into this kind of score early. If you let a guy like this get started, you are in for a long game.
The University of Denver Pioneers were trailing earlier in the first half. They moved back into a tie, and they're heading into the final minutes of the first half. How do you rate their performance so far, Jay?
You know, Mike, this game has been close because this team has played really good defense, and they've forced turnovers, and they've scored off those turnovers. What they need to do in the closing minutes of this first half is run really good half-court offense. If they don't have anything on their initial break, force the other team to guard when they're tired.
He shoots. Hayes. Back iron, but a soft roll. The senior guard already nailed 4 three-pointers. Will he get a fifth on this trip? Ray has the leaner, but it comes out. They push it up the court. The Pioneers keep hammering away with that inside game. The Oregon Ducks take the ball up, down 4 points right now. A great block right there. The Ducks recover the ball and maintain possession. Brown gets the short rebound.
Boy, in a tight game late in this first half, that is a big defensive rebound. Going up with both hands off 2 feet, really boxing out hard.
The Pioneers get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. For 3, the University of Denver Pioneers are using the man-to-man. Jay, what do you want to do to attack this?
Mike, you want to move the ball from side to side. I don't think you can just try to score off of one pass. Once you get ball reversal, then you can attack, and you certainly want to try to find a mismatch and take advantage of it if you can.
Payton storms the glass and a one-hand jam.
He just smoked the defense with that move. I could see the sweat flying off him from there. Totally confused the defender, and that was just enough to get past him and make the basket. What a play.
The University of Denver Pioneers with the ball and a 3-point advantage. Gamble. From about 9, he got the bucket. Hayes backs it away. That's his second rejection tonight.
Boy, what a botched play right there, Mike. He was out of control on that play, and he just went out of bounds.
The Ducks inbound and immediately go for 3, and they get it. 2-point differential between these clubs. Hutchinson gets position down low for 2. Hutchinson pumped up on that one, and it was too strong. He lets it fly. Harris can't get the half-court shot to fall. And we've made it through the first half of play. The score at halftime, 46-44. Hawkins comes off the floor for now. Loose ball. The Ducks keep control of the ball. Alexander powers it through.
Oh, and look at his teammates. They knew there was some mustard being spread on that hot dog.
Puts up the J. Hayes, 17-footer off the mark.
That kid willed his way to that stop. A great play.
The Ducks score again, and that's 8 unanswered points.
This team is really working well together. I love to see 5 guys playing as one. These kids have definitely shown they can come together, and they're also hitting big shots when they need to. This will be interesting to see how this one plays out, if they can continue to knock down open looks.
Alexander is looking for the ball for 2 points. Ray, money on the running jumper.
Mike, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging his shot from the perimeter with better effort. If you don't get up on him and put a hand up, he's going to eat you alive. Boy, you can see a lot of talent in that pass right there. The pass was perfectly fed inside because he led the man into his move. That really came together because of the pass. Boy, he really wanted it on that one, Mike. That's the way you grab a big defensive rebound, especially in a tight game.
They decide to double up. Gamble gets the rebound. He now has 5.
Oh, that's a huge play inside. They get the bucket, and they're really wearing down the defense. They're working for their baskets, but they're scoring consistently, and that's all that matters. It's a good inside game they've got going right now, and they're keeping it close because they're pounding the ball in the paint.
Takes the jumper. Jay, that is so impressive, the consistency from this kid.
He continues to wow this crowd with big baskets. This guy has been dictating out on offense.
Busher off on the layup.
He used his size there to compensate for being caught out of position. He used his long arms to reach up and send that layup out.
That's a great basket there, Jay, and a neat stat on the screen. The top 2 guys, their shot attempts and their points.
Well, they're looking for their most productive players every time down the floor, and give the coach credit because he put them into a position to score, and they're really looking for them right now.
They were trying to eat up the clock, but they get nailed for the closely guarded rule instead. Hayes drops it in. Ray, with a 3-pointer here, would have 6 from behind the arc. The senior guard hits one from way beyond the 3-point line. Got that shot off without too much trouble, and Jay, that really seems to be the story of the night.
It has, Mike. They've been taking advantage of lax defensive possessions all night long. If you turn your head, they're finding the open man. That's the way you pass the ball. Oh, what an assist, Mike. Looking for the open man, and they've been doing it all night. I can't emphasize enough how important good passing is, and if they can stick to their game plan as they've done so far, this is going to be a tough team to beat down the stretch. I can understand leaving a guy open once in a while in transition, but what's happening now is the defense is not reacting, and they're just getting lazy, not getting a hand up, and staying with this guy.
You're right, Jay, and they've got to play a lot tighter than that.
You give him that much room, and he is going to absolutely kill you all night long.
For the try, Alexander pulls down the offensive rebound. Ray hit the front rim and dropped off.
This is just an example of wasting time in the lane and not executing. He could have easily passed out if he couldn't get his shot off, but now because he hesitated, they lose possession.
The senior, this trip down, if he gets a 3, he would have 7 from outside. Alexander is asking for the ball down low. That one's good. Now we've got an interesting ball game.
Well, it's going to go down to the wire, and that's where you have to make big plays. This is where your toughness is going to determine the outcome of this ball game.
Oh, what a great pass. He is really racking up the assists. That's got to be half a dozen.
Yeah, that's 6 for this kid, Mike. He's playing smart, he's unselfish, and he is really finding open teammates. That's giving them a lot of easy chances.
Ray misses that one off the left side. And here they come the other way. Busher uses the glass and gets the bucket. Man, that was not an easy shot, and somehow they've been successful playing this way since the game started.
Yeah, Mike, the defense has been playing tough, but when the other team keeps hitting tough shots like that, you've got to stay focused and not be brought down mentally by the other team doing something spectacular.
And if you're on defense, you just hope it doesn't last much longer.
Well, that time he showed the defense of what he was capable of with that move. He's got a nice little crossover, Mike. And right there, the defense couldn't really compensate. It looked like they over-pursued and then got burned on the cross. He gets him out of position and then gets the score. This kid is so deadly on the inside. He's not a man that's easy to guard, and you can't just guard him with a lackadaisical effort. It's almost going to take a double team to slow him down. He just ran out of bounds. I mean, how bad is that?
Harris gets the offensive board.
Harris.
Busher could pick up his 20th point this trip down the floor. The Pioneers have a close game here tonight. They were ahead in the first half, now with a slight edge on the scoreboard. I know they want to expand on that lead, but you can't be idle because anything can happen. How's it unfolding for them?
Mike, the coach has to be very pleased with the way his team has passed the ball. They've done a good job of getting assists. They're getting everybody involved. They're moving themselves and the basketball. I think the key is going to be the defensive end. They've got to play really good defense and force the other team to take time off that clock.
Boy, that's a beauty. And, Mike, here's a player to watch out for. This kid is always looking to exploit his position. He is always looking to score, and that makes him really hard to guard.
The senior guard on the money with a long three-pointer. Another difficult basket, and it's this defense that's doing it. They've made every possession hard tonight.
Well, they haven't been able to get the open looks they want. I think they've got to get more ball movement, better passing and better movement. It's not just bad luck that's affecting them here tonight.
The Ducks down by 3 with the ball. For 3, Ray had the shot changed and couldn't get it down.
Boy, this is a tough assignment because this kid can really shoot it, and he's very good at getting open. But the defender stayed tight and prevented that 3 from getting up openly.
Has a look. The senior gets the rebound. He now has 5.
This kid is a solid rebounder. He's not grabbing every rebound, but he grabbed that one with authority.
The Pioneers with the ball and a 3-point advantage.
Drop it. Hit coming.
For the 3, Hayes. He's great from the outside. Book it. Hayes up top. He puts it up. The senior forward clears the board on offense.
The best rebounders go after the ball. He's not only boxing out, he's pursuing the ball out of his area. Great rebound.
Irvin fired short.
Boy, this has been a fun matchup. You've got a great shooter going against a pretty good defender, and this time the defense got the better of it because he just worked hard.
The senior forward with the jumper, no good.
It didn't look like the defense was even trying, but apparently whatever they did was just enough.
Ray cans it and gets his 31st point of the game. 4-point game we've got right now. Hutchinson has position down low. Kicks it back. Has his shot blocked. The Oregon Ducks with last contact there. The ref says they touched it before it went out. Hayes steps on the line and the official whistles him out of bounds.
Does any coach like seeing that happen? That's a quick way to end a possession, end your career.
Busher sinks his 20th point of this game. The Oregon Ducks looking to trim the lead, trying to get this one tied up. The Pioneers go with the 2-3 zone. Anything specific you'd like to call?
Well, you get into your zone offense here, Mike. You can run some sets against it, but I think what you really try to do is penetrate the gaps of this zone and then kick it to open shooters. You can get some open shots if you're patient.
With the shot. Busher hits it from the shooter spot, top of the key. The Ducks are back 5 on the scoreboard. He gets rejected. Clock down to 1:49. Another beautiful play from the guys in the backcourt.
Mike, I love to see big guys playing well, but these guards are really carrying the big guys right now. They could push it inside a bit more, but what they're doing is working right now.
Mike, this is a really tough matchup for the defense because this kid can shoot it from long range, but he can also put the ball on the floor and slash to the basket off the dribble. That makes him really difficult to guard. The defense should think about trapping him on the outside and force him to give it up.
Jay, this is exactly the kind of backcourt play that creates victories.
You've got that right, Mike, and when your backcourt plays this well, it really extends the defense. Then they can start looking inside.
Boy, he does a great job of utilizing that crossover in order to create space. Sometimes as a defender, you can anticipate that crossover coming, Mike, but he did a really nice job there disguising it.
Draper gets the rebound. He now has 5.
They get another basket in the paint, Mike, and that's been the main factor here tonight. They continue to pound the ball inside, and it's working very well for them. They get high percentage shots and the chance to draw fouls. A very nice delivery on this kid's shot. He is a pure shooter, and he knows how to get shots off quickly.
The Pioneers with the ball. The lead is 4. The University of Denver Pioneers call timeout. From outside, the Pioneers can't hit the 3 after the nice inbounds pass. Here comes the fast break with the J. Bugs was a little short, but got the shooter's roll. Jay, that's just making it way too easy for these guys. I don't see a lot of pressure on defense. What can they do?
If they pick up their defense, they can build upon this lead.
It's no big surprise if you give open shots, they're knocking them down.
Hutchinson down low, getting his position. From downtown, Gabler misses from the wing.
Great pressure defense on that play. These two guys have battled on the perimeter, and the defense is winning.
Jay, he really had to work hard to make that shot go in.
Boy, he sure did. And this has been a really tough battle. The game is even. We've seen some great play on both ends of the floor. Let's see if they can keep it up. Boy, the band's really getting into it tonight.
And they've got this place rocking.
I should have learned to play trumpet. I could have gotten a better seat.
Regulation is over. We're headed to overtime. Gabler with the ball up top. Hawkins has possession in deep. Down low, the Oregon Ducks score again, and that's 8 unanswered points. The Pioneers have a big opportunity here and can tie it up. The senior forward nailed that one even though he had to change the shot. Alexander comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Takes the jumper. Draper reels in the offensive board. 2-point differential between these clubs. From the outside, Alexander pulls down the offensive rebound.
Mike, look how he ripped that one down. He will not allow himself to get boxed out.
The Ducks stick with the outside jumpers. Inside, Hutchinson gets the offensive board. The Oregon Ducks have possession, 2 down. Goes for 3. Ray, and another from three-point land. 8 on the night.
Mike, this is a really tough matchup for the defense because this kid can shoot it from long range, but he can also put the ball on the floor and slash to the basket off the dribble. That makes him really difficult to guard. The defense should think about trapping him on the outside and force him to give it up.
Busher bats it away. That's his second rejection tonight. Brown now has 10 points in the game. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Goes for the three. Ray off target with a three-pointer. Fast break chance. The Pioneers turn it over. That's their 8th. The Oregon Ducks down by 3 with the ball. Launches the three. That shot was all over the rim and then finally went in.
What an outstanding shooter this kid is, and he really shut down the crowd with that three. He's got one of the quickest triggers I've seen and an absolutely great stroke.
Jay, they better get someone on him fast.
What a big defensive rebound, Mike. Grabbing a rebound in traffic in overtime when you're tired, that is toughness.
Bugs with the swish.
I mean, he knocks it down like nobody's business. Mike, I really like this kid's game. He's got all the tools to be a great one.
Busher drops it in. The Ducks are looking to take the lead here late in overtime. The senior guard, no basket on the triple, but that's definitely a shot he likes.
It's a double.
Busher scores to give them the advantage.
2 minutes remaining.
The Ducks, with a three-pointer here, could take a one-point lead. They've got a great opportunity. Let's see if they convert.
Boy, what a botched play right there, Mike. He was out of control on that play, and he just went out of bounds.
The senior sinks another, having a career game, 42 points on the night. 1 minute 45 on the clock. Knocks it down again, and this is a kid we've heard a lot about lately.
Great individual effort, Mike. This kid is putting his team on his back right now and really taking on a big scoring load. He is really playing tough, and he's the reason they're right there in this game. This kid is a leader on the floor, someone who can inspire his teammates and make them better and pull everyone together. Good effort trying to draw the charge, but unless your feet are set, that'll get you the blocking call every time. Oh, that's a huge play inside. They get the bucket, and they're really wearing down the defense. They're working for their baskets, but they're scoring consistently, and that's all that matters. It's a good inside game they've got going right now, and they're keeping it close because they're pounding the ball in the paint. This kid has been drilling it from deep all game long, and it's those big threes that are keeping his team in the game. When he's hot, he's streaky and wants the ball, and they need to continue getting it to him every chance they can.
Unloads. The Oregon Ducks get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. Jay, it's crunch time in a pressure situation. What are they going to try?
You know, Mike, less than a minute to go and down. You need to get a score and then play really good defense. Looking to get a steal right off the inbounds play. Try to get the easy turnover and then another quick score. It won't be easy, but they've got to give it their best effort. Here's a kid that when you ask him to step up, he delivers. A tough game, a tough matchup individually, and he gets a double-double. It seems like he's just been in the zone, and they've needed it tonight, too. He's been a major factor in keeping this one close. Good anticipation, but he really made that steal with his quickness. Mike, that was a superior defensive play.
Ray, nobody guarding him, and hits the open shot. The Pioneers will take their very last timeout. He fires. Hayes hits the rim but gets the soft roll.
Nice stroke. Here's a kid who takes what the defense gives him, and the defense didn't give him very much there. He just made a tough shot.
Fires the three. The Pioneers look like they're going to try to get a foul.
They're willing to send him to the line to hope they miss, Mike.
Ray is fouled hard on the way up. He'll get 2 shots at the line.
Mike, he's really unhappy about that call, and he's showing it.
Jay, if you're a player, don't you have to just back off and play ball?
Well, his teammates need to step in and help him out here. They can't just let him stand out there alone and argue.
He can't get the first. And he chokes at the line, missing both shots. From long range, the junior guard hits back iron and out. The senior forward is called for the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Gets denied. The ball's up for grabs. Puts up a prayer. The junior guard can't get the buzzer beater to fall. That's the end of the game. Your final score, 116-111. The Ducks can't ask for a much better overtime performance. They got the victory by a healthy margin. Jay, it's a great win for this club. Give me your analysis.
Mike, the difference in tonight's game, I thought, was the three-point shooting. I thought this team did a terrific job of banging down open threes, and when you hit threes, you're going to have an advantage, and they really exploited that advantage throughout the ballgame.
Here's tonight's ESPN player of the game, Jay. He had a great game from start to finish.
Mike, he came out and established himself early and carried his